This audio segment extract is discussing the book challenge. Listen to this.
Peace, family. It's Imani King Mills. I hope y'all having a beautiful Saturday, beautiful day. I got called out for this book challenge. It's a very good challenge. Sorry for me getting back in touch with y'all late. I'm going to be reading the excerpt from The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson, which was published in 1933. I have the book app on my tablet, so I get to basically read any book that I want to. I pay for the subscription every month. And when I read this, it really resonates to what's going on today in the school system. You know, and that's crazy. This was written back in 1933, and history still ain't changed. Check it. As another has well said, to handicap a student by teaching him that his black face is a curse and that his struggle to change his condition is hopeless is the worst sort of lynching. It kills one's aspirations and dooms him to vauntage and crime. It is strange, then, that the friends of truth and the promoters of freedom have not risen up against the present propaganda in the schools and crushed it. This crusade is much more important than the anti-lynching movement, because there would be no lynching if it did not start in the schoolroom. Why not exploit, enslave, or exterminate a class that everybody is taught to regard as inferior? Now that's crazy, right? Even though we had people like Martin Luther King, you know, and a few others trying to fight for integration, you know, into the school system, everybody knows, you know, that integrating black people into a school system, you know, was a doom from the get-go, because they don't teach us our history, they teach us his story, which is a bunch of false fairy tales. They don't teach our black children, our African children, who they really are. You know, they only learn about certain people during Black History Month in February. The main people, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, you know, George Washington Carver. You know, they don't learn about people like Marcus Garvey, you know, Fred Hampton, Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale, Assata Shakur. You know, they don't learn about them type of people. You know, the real people that really fought. They don't learn the true story about Malcolm X. You know, the Black Panther Party. They don't learn about Black Wall Street. They don't learn about great heroes like Bass Reeves. You see what I'm saying? They learn about all these other European white people, basically, and they don't really get knowledge of self. You know, and that grows them into hating themselves. That's why we as parents, we need to, when they come home from school, we really need to know what they're learning about. And we need to teach our children, because we need to teach ourselves first about our education. About our history, about our history. We need to teach them about our history. You see what I'm saying? So we can create great leaders, great powerful black people. You see what I'm saying? Like, our generations are failing because of the school system, and a lot of times because of us as parents, because we're not teaching our children who we really are. Sorry for the rambling on and everything, but like it said, it is strange then that the friends of truth and the promoters of freedom have not risen up against the present propaganda in the schools and crushed it. Do you hear a lot of our leaders, so-called black leaders, talking about the school system and how it's not teaching our children the proper education that they're supposed to be getting? You know, a lot of them are getting paid off of black lives. You know, every time a black person dies and it makes headlines, you know, then that's when you see a lot of them. And they getting paid, basically, to be seen. So, ain't nobody, we still don't have people to speak up against. But we as people are our own leaders, and we have to speak up against what our children is being taught. You You see what I'm saying? Because they're raising followers. They're not raising leaders. We need to help raise leaders within our people. Alright? And the ones that I tagged in this, you got challenged to read, something, from our people. I'll holler at y'all. Peace. Y'all have a great day, alright?
Get your message or business promoted on John Henry Media Network. Make contact today. Use this email address, jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. That's jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. Again, that's jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. For specific details on submitting your audio to make it happen, it will be aired on our very next episode for a small donation of your choice. So let's make it happen right now.
I pray to win.